welcome back. Lovely to have your company here on our YouTube channel. We've had such an exciting week at Adorn, lots of new pieces ready for Christmas. Now, tonight's show is what you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show. Had a little bit of a difference this week. It's bonfire night. Well, tomorrow is bonfire night here in the UK, but because it's Friday, there are lots of fireworks going off. Heathcliff, our little Ken Terrier puppy, is shaking like a leaf. So we had classical music on in the background, and I was speaking very loudly to make sure that we were trying to drown the fireworks out for him. So if you want to watch this and just look at the jewellery and turn the sound down, no judgment, honestly. This week I'm going to show you some of our fabulous new gemstone pieces. Now, if you watched any of my shows before, you know that I adore gemstones, possibly more than any other type of jewellery. They're the type of jewellery guaranteed to set me alight. I just love them, and I hope you do too. Let's listen in. Right, woo! Hi everybody, happy Friday. Lovely to have your company on this beautiful Friday evening in November, our first live show of November. How exciting! And it's lovely to be with you tonight. I don't know if I am with you. Now, be honest, are you out watching fireworks? Oohing and ahhing, that's okay if you are and you're watching on catch up, that's fine. Now, there's a few little differences to the show tonight, so I'm just going to tell you, you might hear some background noise with the fireworks, obviously beyond my control, as much as I would like to change that. You're also probably going to hear a little bit of classical music as well. We've got Heathcliff. If you haven't met Heathcliff, he's our little Ken Terrier puppy. He's just one. He was one in August, and he's been absolutely fine with fireworks. No problem. Strange things make him timid. Fireworks, fine. Tonight, he's utterly petrified. He's shaking like a leaf, so much so that I've got Adam sitting at the side of me tonight. We're in because our studio dining room is the centre room of the house, so it's sort of the most away from all the fireworks, if you like. So we've got classical playing in the living room. We've got Heathy is snuggled up on Adam's knee, and he's okay. So that's why you might hear a little bit of barking, a little bit of music and everything in the background tonight. So I thought I'd let you know. Happy Sparkly Friday to Sarah. Hi to Stephanie. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to Georgina. Amanda, you made it. Watching in the pub. I love it. I love it. Happy Friday to you. Lovely to have your company. Have I got an amazing show for you tonight? I am so excited for this show. Now, again, if you watched me last week, we did a little bit of a show with a difference because we had all the marquee and we kind of just went through the marquee really quickly. So normally I take some time and I'll explain each piece to you. But I'm so excited for you to be the first people to see these preview pieces that I actually want to get through them all tonight. Happy Friday to Jeanette. Fred is just the same. Yeah. Oh, it was so lovely to see Fred today. He's so cute. Classic FM is amazing. Yeah, they're brilliant, aren't they? I've put on the BBC Classical, I think. So I'm not sure which symphony we've got, but something lovely and soothing, I think. Good evening to Linda. How are your two, Linda, tonight? Are they okay? Hi to Sarah. Sarah says, no, oh, no, another dog like that. Patch is snuggled into me. Oh, Patch, give him a cuddle from me, Sarah. And Linda says, Archie's not happy about the fireworks. No, it's not a good night, is it? I don't know where Kermit is. I thought he would be in, but I think he's got a fancy lady down the road. You know, my own cat, honestly. And I think that's where he is at the moment, but he might come in later. Stephanie says, oh, poor Heathcliff. Yes, fireworks. I agree with those, those missed out spaces. People don't think about our pets. No, they don't, do they? It's terrible, honestly. So loud as well, aren't they? She says, sounding about 104. But honestly, aren't they? They were louder they're louder than when I was a little girl. Honestly, I'm sure they are. So that's going to be sort of the background noise that you're going to hear tonight. And it's important for us and for you know. I said to Adam, it's fine. My sparklies will understand completely that we've got a little bit of background on for Heath tonight. Sarah says, will do. Thank you, Sarah. Sharon says, happy Sparkly Friday. And to you as well. Zena doesn't like fireworks either. No. Oh dear, poor Zena. Give her a snuggle from me. She used to be okay, but not anymore. It's funny, isn't it? How they change. Really though, I suppose it's Heathcliff's second bonfire night. And he seemed fine last year, but I suppose the whole world was scary last year for him, wasn't it? So This year he sort of knows what to be scared of. So he's sitting kind of trembling now. He's calmed down a little bit. Wendy's a bit late, didn't get home till 5. Oh my goodness, Wendy, did you have a good night the other night? Yeah, lovely to see you as well this week, and lovely to meet Adam and Heathcliff. Oh, they loved meeting you. It was fab. We had good fun. Hope your marker seat went down a treat. Now tonight I'm going to show you, as I mentioned, gemstone pieces. So excited. I know a lot of you love gemstones as much as I do. Now, they are one-off pieces. Some of them are sort of ones and twos, but the same as the marker seat pieces. If you like them, grab them, message me. They're not online yet. Haven't photographed them. You know, I think we know each other well enough to know that chances are, listeners, that they're not going to get photographed for a while. So much so that last week's pieces aren't up online yet. But I thought, you know, I'll show you, I'll preview. They're going in the shop tomorrow, so they'll go live at dawn tomorrow. They're live here first tonight. Sharon says she snuggled up on the sofa with Nigel. Oh, good. I'm glad Zena's okay. When he says drifters were fab, thank you. Oh, good. Yeah, I saw some good faces. There were a couple of sparklies there last night, you know, at the drifters. It's the place to be. Good job it wasn't Friday night. What would I have done? And I'm glad you love your jewellery. So if you do like any of these pieces, let me know. Message me. As always, we'll get it sent out to you. And we can arrange payment and everything like that. So don't worry. Let me start. Stephanie says hi to Wendy. Ah, that's very lovely. So let's start with the amethyst then, shall we? And as I mentioned, I'm going to go through these very quickly, and you can watch them on catch up. And the bonus, if you watch on catch up, of course, is that you can turn down the volume a little bit, which might be helpful. Facebook helpfully puts subtitles on for me as well. So gorgeous cabochon amethyst, one of our most popular gemstones, amethyst. I absolutely love the colour. I love the fact that this gemstone goes with everything that you wear. See, I put it on green, it's amazing with green. I put it on yellow, it's amazing with yellow. Browns, purples, blues, blacks, greys, whatever you like to wear. Amethyst is such a hard-working gemstone. She's going to look gorgeous with absolutely everything. Really simple setting. So just a nice silver setting there, really simple, classic. So all of the attention is on the gemstone, a really interesting gemstone as well. So you can see inside there. Absolutely amazing. Gorgeous colour, almost a lilac. She's showing quite true to life on my screen actually. It will differ from monitor to monitor obviously, but she is pretty much, and when you put the light through her, obviously the light's going to stream through there because she's got an open back. Really nice size, that one. And she is £50. Everything I'm going to show you tonight, if you haven't watched before, all of the pendants are complete with the chain, and they're complete with your choice of 16, 18 or 20-inch chain, which is 40, 45 or 50 centimetre chain. Now I'm going to do a little bit of a difference as well though tonight, because I'm going to give you the option, any of these, you can chunk up the chain. So if you want a little bit of a thicker, heavier chain to go on here, then you can add this. Now, this is the chunkier chain, and I've got to say to you, when I was talking earlier and I said to Adam, you know, we'll do this and we'll go for maybe a chunkier chain, I always want to sing Chunk Up the Chain to the sound of Pump Up the Jam. Chunk up that chain, chunk it up. So you're welcome for having that in your head. So it's a really nice thick snake chain, 16, 18 or 20 inches, £35 alone. But if you want to chunk up your chain, so if you want to take this normal chain off, and they're gorgeous, these belches, I put them on absolutely everything. But if you want something a little bit heavier, then you can add this chain, so swap it over for £20 instead of 35. Now I know I've very quickly explained that. If you want to explain in more detail, then message me. But yeah, that just gives you a little bit more of a chunkier chain. So this one, £50. Then we're going a little bit bigger in the amethyst as well. And this is a gorgeous size if you like your statement pieces. And of course, we've all started party season now, haven't we? I know, I saw you all boogieing away to the drifters last night. And of course, it's Strictly as well. So if you're wearing your jewellery to watch Strictly on your TV, let's put that one on to show you how big it is. then these ones are fabulous for that because they are a gorgeous colour and a gorgeous statement as well. Now, I do lots of jewellery. We have lots of jewellery in the shop, but nothing sets me on fire like gemstones. I just love them. I love the fact that each piece is unique. So this is going to be as unique as you are. I love the colours. I love the textures. I love the fact that this piece has been buried in the earth and created over all those years just to end up in your jewellery collection and be worn and be a nice talisman for you. This one's very tactile as well. It fascinates me, gemstones, absolutely love them. £70 this one. And again, that gorgeous little bit lilac, not too dark for the amethyst. But if you wanted something a bit darker, how about a labradorite? Now, you'll be familiar with seeing my ring, and you'll know that this was my Christmas present last year. How often have I worn this ring? It's so unusual for me. Normally I have a honeymoon period with my jewellery, so I have new jewellery and I wear and wear and wear and wear and wear and wear and wear it, and all my other jewellery doesn't get a look in for a little while, and then I have something new and wear. But this piece, I've just worn so much all the time. Just love it, absolutely love it. So I thought I'd show you some labradorite as well. And oh my goodness, the colours in these pieces, look at these. Can you see that flash? Now, labradorite is known as the memory stone, and it's said to improve your memory. Although I don't know, I don't know that I can attest to that. I'm not too sure if it works for me, but you know, anything's worth a go. I always think it looks a little like a wizard's stone. Certainly looks like it's got magical powers, this one. Sharon says, that's beautiful. Thanks, Sharon. Gorgeous shape as well. Just ever so slightly off center, so a little bit asymmetric. So Linda, this one will drive you absolutely mad. Can you see it? Look. And isn't that what makes it so interesting, that the pendant has been formed around the gemstone? And I think that's just incredible. That gorgeous blue there. Now, labradorite is dichroic, so it's got a different colour on each of its axes, and one of those colours is blue that you can see here, and we've got grey in there as well. We've got green in there sometimes, flashing through, which you can see at the back. Georgina says, gorgeous, thank you. Jeanette says, amazing colour. Thank you, Jeanette. This one's gorgeous. And whilst we're saying hello as well, I must remember to say hello to Leslie. Hello, Leslie, who came to see me the other week and said, I watch but don't comment. So I'm going to say hi to you. And it's lovely to have your company tonight as well. So there we go. This one is £65. And that's your labradorite pear pendant. And then if you're thinking of something a little bit more uniform pear shaped, then this is probably the one for you. A little bit smaller, still with that glorious colour. Look at those flashes of colour through there. Aren't they sensational? The blue is alive in this gemstone, and that's what I most love, I think, about labradorite. It's got such a movement to the gemstone itself in the colour. It's fluid almost, I think. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So this one is a pear shape, that nice generous bail there. So if you have one, it will fit on your adorned torque. And of course you can chunk up the chain. If you want to do that, you're adding £20 to the price, so you could put a snake chain on there, and the price for the pendant and this chain is £65, and that's your choice of 16, 18 or 20-inch chain, which is 40, 45 or 50 centimeters. Look at the rectangle. I told you I was going to go quickly tonight. I hope that's okay. We've got so many pieces to show you. Or the boat, and that's where the name comes from. You can see, can't you, that it's that similar boat shape. So a marquee shape, spelt M-A-R-Q-U-I-S if you're searching for it on our website. It's got a point at each end, and again that really nice generous bail, and this gorgeous blue colour, which I absolutely adore. Just lovely. Again, all the attention on that stone. So the setting is super simple. open at the back to let that light come through, and also if you're into a little bit of woo, let you absorb the properties of the gemstone as well, which I do love. Nolene says I keep losing you. Oh, Nolene, I'm so sorry. Anybody else? Let's have a look at how we're doing. Let's see if I've got, yeah, okay, I have had a bit of interruption here as well. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why. It could be because I've now my sister would laugh at me for saying this, but it's honestly true. I've shut the living room door because the fireworks are out of the front of the house, and we're in our studio in our dining room in the centre, so that could be why. Let me know if that keeps happening, and I'll open the door and see if that's better. Linda says same here. Linda says back now. Sarah says me too. Okay, let's see how we go, because we did have a drop there, and we'll, if we have another drop a little bit later, let me know. Georgina says a little bit. Stephanie says we keep losing you too. Okay, so I'm getting that I've come back quite nicely now. I've made a comeback. So do let me know if we drop out again. Let me know, and then I will I'll open the door and see if that works. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. Nelly says at least it's not just me. We'll cope with that. Yes, I'm back now. Oh good, that is good. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing worse than trying to watch something when it's buffering. It's so frustrating, but we'll see how that goes. Should be fine. Should be fine now. Shall we look at some malachite? Oh my goodness! You know the rings. Did you see the little reel that I showed you yesterday? The photograph here on Facebook of the malachite was one of the most popular pieces, and today I've got a malachite pendant to show you. Now malachite's a gemstone that you don't see very often, but it's definitely got a following. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous gemstone. It's a fabulous colour. Of course, it's one of my favourite colours because it's a dawn green, but also because it's got those swirls and whirls in there, can you see, which make each piece just simply stunning. They almost look like pictures or photographs. They're so, so pretty. So this is a really nice malachite. Nice, simple oval again. And quite a lot of these bigger gemstone pieces that I've got, we've got nice simple settings and all of the attention on the stone. So this one's quite a nice size. Let me show you on, and just to give you an idea. So that's how she is going to sit, just to give you an idea of the kind of size that we're looking at. So she's quite a nice big piece. The nice thing about those bigger pieces as well is that you can wear them obviously on the 18, or you could go for sort of a super long chain and wear just a little bit further down. Depends on the kind of neckline that you're going for. She's having an affair with my ring there. Sorry about that. There we go. Absolutely gorgeous. So you can see that lovely oval shape. Sarah says, love it, would go lovely with your ring. It would, Sarah. It would. It would match perfectly, in my completely unbiased opinion. I think you'd love that. Louise says, what length chain is that, Louise? This one's an 18-inch chain. So she is going to sit, if I actually put her on where she'd sit about there on me. So about 18 inches, that one. Stephanie says hi to Georgina. Linda says love the long chains. Me too. I'll have to make sure that I've got some nice ones for you. I've got some nice longer length at the moment. Again, you see, with all these pieces that I don't get to put on the live, but that is the gorgeous malachite. £75 this one. And of course we've got earrings to match. Let me show you. And the earrings are a gorgeous round malachite earring. Sharon says it looks like there's an eye in it. It does look like there's an eye in it, just there, doesn't it? I love that. It looks like it's watching. Just watching. It's a very friendly eye though, I think. Don't worry. Linda says, oh, you like the malachite earrings. There they are. Absolutely gorgeous. That really nice drop. The round malachite in there. Now, quite a nice fixed hook as well. So they are going to sit nicely in your ear. They've got that little bit of movement, a nice twinkly drop just on the bottom there. So they're going to sit just off your ear and move around nicely, which is lovely. Those ones are £45. the malachite, and again that gorgeous green, absolutely love it. Now at the moment it is the year of the tiger, so what better time to treat yourself to a piece of tiger's eye. Tiger's eye, absolutely gorgeous, one of my favorites, this golden brown, and the stripes across, of course, which gives the gemstone its name. The circle that you can see at the top there that's moving around is my light. So let me just bring that down. Stephanie says, Laura Jo, that's a beautiful malachite necklace, honey. Thank you. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Georgina says they're lovely. Big fans of the malachite. I love it. Absolutely love the colour. So we've chosen a round piece for the tiger's eye, a little bit of a departure for us, because normally we go for the ovals, something a little bit more tapered, but I think there's something about a round. It's a really nice, pleasing shape, and especially this piece, because look at those stripes going across there. Absolutely gorgeous golden colour fading to the brown at the bottom. Again, open back, really nice simple setting, nice generous bail, so this will go on your torque, or you can chunk up your chain, chunk up the chain if you want to, and that thicker chain will fit on there. Dear Laura Jo, it's very disappointed to hear you singing terrible songs. I do apologise. It's how my brain works, is a little insight for you. So the round malachite is £65, and I just love that piece. And then back to our ovals again, something a little bit bigger, and this gorgeous oval pendant. Look at the size of this. Now again, with me mentioning that those gemstones are each unique, look at the way that the stripes change. Both the same gemstone, but these stripes going across, these stripes going down, and it really works nicely. Of course, that's to do with the setter as well, because it works nicely with this oval setting. It draws your eye down so you can appreciate the whole piece. And that's got a nice generous bail again, a really nice simple setting. And poor Heath just got down, and there's some more fireworks going off there. And it just makes for a lovely, nice, simple piece. Some texture at the back there as well. Can you see? So beautiful to run your fingers over, really nice and tactile. He's going to go and sit under my chair. Bless his heart. And again, on your choice of 16, 18 or 20-inch chain. If you choose, I should have mentioned actually, as a standard, our most popular chain length is an 18-inch. So if you choose from the website without changing, then she'll come on an 18-inch. But you can choose to swap that for a 16-inch if you want shorter, or a 20-inch if you want longer. Let's look at some tiger's eye earrings to match. So the year of the tiger, and you could have a beautiful pendant and earrings to remember this year, which is going so quickly. And I know, I feel like I say it every week, and I come on and I say, oh my goodness, it's October. Oh my goodness, it's November. Oh my goodness. But honestly, this year, it feels like I've blinked and here it is on Bonfire Night again. And it's funny, isn't it, markers throughout the year, because you don't necessarily notice that time passing all the time, especially when we've had a long lazy summer. Do you find the same? That it's been, you know, kind of the days have stretched, and you get more out of your day almost because you're out and doing things. And then all of a sudden, I think as well because the weather was warmer, and November seems to have just suddenly snuck in the back door and taken us all by surprise, doesn't she? Terrible. A little bit of a droplet shape for these tiger's eye earrings, just to elongate a little bit, sitting just off the ear there. Let me take that marker seat out so you actually get a better sense of where they're going to sit. Pop that one out. Pop that one in there. So can you see? So they're going to sit just below the lobe, nice and twinkly, really super pretty. And these ones are at £40. Absolutely gorgeous. I love tiger's eye, and it's something I've not got a huge amount of in my collection. I think I've got 1 or 2 pieces, but I just love it. Absolutely gorgeous. Another gemstone that goes with absolutely everything. Some more earrings here in the tiger's eye as well. These are the trilogy. So we've got the Tiger's Eye trilogy, little movement there as well for the silver circles that attach on each side. They're going to sit just here, and they're a really nice twinkly drop to wear. And those ones are £45. And then of course I've got a bracelet to match. Of course I have. Here we are. This is a gorgeous, nice mini bracelet, about 7¾ inches at her longest, but there are adjustable loops there, so you can fit shorter or longer. And then all those gorgeous oval tiger's eye gemstones in there, which I absolutely love. Just wonderful. And the bracelet is £65. And then let's move those gemstones up a little bit more, shall we? Mix and match them. Stephanie says, Laura Jo, Elsa has gone upstairs to be with Smudge and Sylvester, and I'm downstairs with Chicken Licking and Cookie. Oh, trying to keep all four cats company with the fireworks going off. I know, it's so difficult, isn't it? It is. And I hope they're okay. They can be quite sensitive, our little animals, can't they? And the bangs are so loud, even when you know what's going on, honestly. Nolene says, all very pretty. Thank you, Nolene. They're gorgeous, aren't they? I do love gemstones. And then here, we've started to mix and match. So we've got moonstone on the bottom. We've got iolite in the middle. It's okay. From the back, I couldn't tell whether this was iolite or kyanite, but she's iolite. And amethyst on the top. Oh my goodness me. This is a beautiful pendant. A little smaller than the ones that I've shown you earlier on. But with those three and those complementing colours, I just absolutely love, love, love this piece. She's £70. Again, with that open back, a really nice simple setting. Jeanette says, love that. Thank you, Jeanette. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, with that nice open bail. So you can add, I won't sing it, but you can add a thicker chain to that if you want to. And remember, that thicker chain will just add £20 to your pendant price. Of course, you'll go on your Adorn talk as well. So if you've got a talk, then she will sit on there nicely. Linda says, beautiful. Thank you, Linda. She's gorgeous, isn't she? I love, let's just put her against my hand so you can get an idea of size. So she's quite long, that one. Not too long, just a really nice, neat piece with those three beautifully coloured gemstones. And then if you want to go a little bit bigger, now you may have actually seen an accidental preview of this next piece because I added it to my collection. Do you remember me saying that I like a little bit of woo, a little bit of gemstone folklore and that kind of thing? It really intrigues me and I like to know if there's any truth in it. So the blue gemstones are supposed to be good for your throat chakra. So they're supposed to kind of warm your throat up and open, make you more loquacious, same as emeralds. And so when I had a sore throat, I added this piece to my collection. Not this particular piece. This one I've got a couple of pieces of. But you might have actually seen me wearing this. The top gemstone is Larimar. Now, we had a lovely conversation with a lady early on today, and if you're watching, when we were working out these pieces earlier on, Adam and I both went, Larimar, because do you remember the lady was talking to us and she said, oh, we've got this gorgeous gemstone and it's blue. And we said, oh yeah, is it, you know, we kind of went through and I said, is it lapis lazuli? No, but it does begin with an L. And do you know, I just could not think, just couldn't think what it, and then of course when I was coming tonight, and this one is Larimar. It's an absolutely beautiful gemstone. Stephanie says, when I lived in Aylesbury in Buckinghamshire, we had really loud fireworks going off, my goodness, from the beginning of September till the end of February. Oh my goodness, Stephanie, Chicken Licking did not like that at all. I can quite imagine. That's such a long time to have fireworks going off. Good grief. Georgina says, that's so pretty. Thank you, Georgina. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours there. The Larimar and the iolite is almost a purple colour. And then that beautiful blue topaz on the bottom. Linda says that is so pretty. Thank you, Linda. She sits beautifully as well. And because of the way that bottom gemstone is set, it's got a little bit of a twinkle to it. And that's going to sit just there. Really nice and dainty, absolutely wonderful piece. I'm going to have to speed up a little bit. I've got so many more to show you and we don't want to be keeping you here all night. Look at this piece. The moonstone, that gorgeous pear shape at the bottom, kyanite at the top, and then amethyst and peridot in there as well. I love, love, love the shape of this one. Absolutely adore the colour palette. I think it's just wonderful. And again with that generous bail, a super simple setting, open design to the back. So all that light coming through again there. Stephanie says the Larimar is gorgeous, honey. Thank you, Stephanie. Absolutely beautiful gemstone. Georgina says, oh, lovely. The moonstone in this one is especially beautiful. Look at the colours that are being captured in there. So lovely and twinkly. And this one is £85. Now these gemstones really do deserve more time than I'm giving them tonight. But if I give you a preview, then at least you know where they are. You can come and have a look. And there, let's match that up with some moonstone drop earrings. Pear shape, a nice thick silver setting around the edge. £45 these ones. And again, they're going to sit just off your ear. So a nice twinkly drop. And they've got that gorgeous movement to them, which I just adore. Absolutely fabulous. And then let's have a bracelet to match, shall we? If we're going for moonstone, let's go for moonstone. And let's have this one. This is a gorgeous bracelet of squares, all open backed. So again, really nice and light to wear. Linda says, gorgeous, so good to take on hollybobs. Yes, Linda, yeah, they would be absolutely fabulous, wouldn't they? And Georgina says, oh, they're beautiful. Thank you, Georgina. Gorgeous. And a little bit of a lighter moonstone in here, just that grey pearlescent luster to it. Absolutely gorgeous. And the bracelet is £65. If you're playing gorgeous bingo, by the way, to see how many times I say that, then I think we're up to about 503. And let's have a look at another bracelet in the moonstone. This one again in that marquee shape, nice and delicate again. Now I know that some of you, if you're in Sparkle Picks, you'll have seen Jeanette layering her bracelets today and they look just absolutely superb. Go and have a look if you've not been into Sparkle Picks today. It's gorgeous. Now this one you could layer if you wanted to. Equally beautiful worn alone. A little bit of a darker moonstone in there and that glorious blue in there too. It's such a mystical, dreamy gemstone, isn't it, moonstone? And then I forgot to show you, but I'll show you now before we go on to our super statement pieces, this beautiful labradorite bracelet. Now, do you remember me saying earlier that labradorite could occasionally be a little bit green? So this has captured some of that beautiful green in there and that grey as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Linda says they look great layered. Thank you, Linda. They look fab, don't they? All stacked up in there. Absolutely love, love, love that piece. Gorgeous. Now, I've shown you some little pieces, some slightly bigger pieces. Do you want to see some huge gemstone piece? I know you do. You're all sitting there going, well, you're going to show us anyway. Of course I am, because I love them. Now, I had a few of you just absolutely fall in love with our illumination necklace, which I featured a few weeks ago now. She sold, but let me show you these pieces. Look at this. Featuring that moonstone again, and ably supported by wonderful tourmaline in that beautiful pink and green. This is an absolutely beautiful piece. Linda says huge. Yes, I knew you'd want to see some big pieces. Now let me show you how this one sits. And Stephanie says, yes, we do, please. You are after my own heart, which I'm so pleased about. Now, really, I should have taken my my marquisite necklace off to show this to the best advantage. Let me just quickly nip that off and then you'll be able to see, and quickly nip my jacket off as well because this is going to look better with a collar. If you saw my live reminder earlier, then you'll know that I'm very grateful that you can only kind of see a little bit of my dress because I had pasta today And it's ended up on my dress. Made a very pretty pattern on my dress. Honestly, I shouldn't be let out alone, should I? It's terrible. Let's put this necklace on. Another good thing about a statement necklace, nobody's going to be looking at where you spilt your lunch. It's all fine. All eyes are going to be on these gemstones. Now, the nice thing about these big pieces is that you can fasten them anywhere along the chain. So I've got that on the longest. Just having a little play there. Make sure she sits straight. There we go. I would, for me, I'd probably fit her a little bit higher. So if I was wearing her, let me just pinch her in. And I would probably have her there. So she's just going to rest across your décolletage. And she's going to make a gorgeous, gorgeous collar. Now, if you've seen my wedding necklace, it's similar to this piece. It's got more, it's all moonstone, in fact, my wedding necklace. And it's a nice big piece. And it's one of those pieces that you think, am I going to wear? And you know, you do. I mean, you know, I go to the awards, darling, she says modestly, and I put them on then. But you know, if I'm just having a day where I just want to feel a little bit special every day, yeah, it's a piece that I put on, and honestly, you won't need anything else. Well, obviously, let me just clarify. You'll need something else. Well, you know, you do you. But I would recommend you wear it with clothes. But you won't need anything fussy to wear with this, because this is going to do all the talking for you. Georgina says, wow. Sharon says, definitely a statement piece. Linda says, what a piece. Wow, thank you. The colours in this are just absolutely sensational. I just adore them. Absolutely love them. And I love the pinks. I love the moonstones. I love the tourmaline. I think it's all just absolutely gorgeous. So many colours in there, and they work so well together. You could wear those with lots of different outfits. Not too heavy to wear. It's a piece that you can feel that you're wearing, but it's not going to weigh you down. She's not uncomfortable to wear at all. Wendy says, beautiful. Thank you, Wendy. So this piece, we are £295, 295, all in silver with those beautiful, beautiful gemstones. And then let me show you, if you fancy something in blues. Stephanie says, wearing clothes is highly recommended. Lol. I know. Can you imagine? You'll all be on the front of the Derbyshire Times. Well, Laura J said it's absolutely fine. Just the necklace. That's what you said. It is true. You can quote me on that if you want to. Don't make me pawn all my jewellery for bail money. Honestly, what are you like? Please do wear with clothes, unless you're at an appropriate resort or in your living room. If you want to watch Strictly just in the necklace, that's fine. So here are the blues. Look at this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me put it on. There we are. A little bit straighter so you can see that absolutely beautiful moonstone colour, accented by Larimar here. Stephanie says the necklace is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. I am a little bit in love with this one. During lockdown, these colours, because they've got such fond memories for me. But even setting that aside, I mean, what a stunning necklace. Georgina says, fabulous. Thank you, Georgina. Absolutely gorgeous. They sit just beautifully. Linda says, no, gone again. Always worked together. That's how we met. We have, and Adam does the behind the scenes and makes everything run smoothly, and that's his thing. And I'm just here kind of talking and showing you pretty things. Nothing changes. Just the venue. Just the venue. Laura Jo, I would not want to scare anybody without you having any clothes on, Stephanie. I'm sure you would have the most ardent followers, honestly. I'm sure you would. And not just for the necklace. Isn't it gorgeous? £285 this one, 285. Goodness, when people ask about what we talked about on this live, honestly, we'll just start getting X-rating, won't we? Then I've got a bracelet to match. Look at this bracelet. I absolutely adore this piece. Look, I'm a fan of a big bracelet. She sits beautifully, beautifully on the wrist. Oh, we're back again. Thank you. That's down to Adam. That's, give it. He's very good. He's very, very good. And he's very good tonight because he was smiling earlier because he had to sit with Heath in here. Obviously, sitting through the whole live show tonight, and he's done all the prep for the show. So he's seen the pieces. Honestly, he's a good man. He is. Oh, my live keeps going off. I am sorry. Let me show you these two bracelets quickly, because then we will, we'll be all done. So this one, £195, and then if you want to go even bigger, my favourite piece that I've got to show you tonight, this big bracelet. I will warn you, if this does not go in somebody's stocking for Christmas or New Year, she will be coming home with me. I just love this piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Look at those big moonstone pieces there. We've got Biwa pearls from Lake Biwa in Japan. Kyanite, which is Adam's favourite gemstone. Larimar. I just absolutely love it. Stephanie's got really loud fireworks on the go again. Oh, crikey. Malcolm's sitting here trying to ignore the gems. Just ignore the gems, Malcolm. Nothing to see here. That's it. I know, Linda, that he's got good taste. He's got very good taste in jewellery, as Malcolm. Yes, he has. Or is that because you tell him what to buy? I don't know. Don't give your secrets away. And again, with that gorgeous T-bar fastening, a nice long T-bar through there. You can adjust the length of that, so you can wear it at a shorter length or a longer length. But this is just such a statement piece, and I love, love, love it. And I'm being very good, and she is going on display, but honestly, she will not be on display in the new year. She will be coming home with me if she's not gone home with you. And she is £295, £295, all set in silver, and I just love her. Wendy says fireworks here too. The cat's sitting on my suitcase on the bed. Oh, I don't blame her. Him or her? I can't remember, Wendy. You have to tell me. Just making sure you're not going away again. I think that's the cat's not daft. Now, talking about January, I mentioned briefly, it is worth noting that we close in January. So if you have got a January birthday, excuse me for just one moment. If you have got a January birthday, then come and see us before Christmas. We'll be open up until Christmas. We then open Twixmas for a couple of days. Linda says he does get hints. I thought you might. I thought you might have something to do with that. So if you've got a January birthday to shop for, then do come and see us before Christmas. Of course, all of the pieces that you've seen tonight, you can put on deposit. So you can put the deposit down and pay half now and half in December. That's absolutely fine. I hope you've enjoyed the show tonight. Thank you for putting up with the little quirks and me rocketing through these jewellery pieces. I just wanted to show you before they go out. They're going to be over at Adorn tomorrow. And they're going to be getting displayed. If you've seen a piece that you like and you want it, just message me and we can arrange that. That's absolutely fine. Cat on the suitcase is a him, says Wendy. Him. Oh, give him a cuddle from me, a little cutie. He's gone snuggling into my chair now. He's not a happy little chap tonight. Oh, he's coming in. Look, coming in for a look. Hello, sweetheart. There we are. It's just, you can see. Oops. He's not happy. He's not a happy chappy, but he sends his love. Wendy says, love the show. Hope I didn't miss anything. Oh, I don't think so, Wendy, but I'll try and do a little recap, I think. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you all for saying. Thank you for joining me tonight. Oh, I hope you've had a wonderful evening. I have. If you're off out watching the fireworks today or tomorrow or Sunday, then have an amazing time. Put some jewellery on, out sparkle all those fireworks. You can do it. And if you're staying in as well, just get dressed up, have a fabulous evening in. Whatever you're doing, I'm sending lots of love from my home to yours. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, sleep, sparkle, repeat. And I'll see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you soon. Bye.